following contest is scheduled for one fall. This man is a bad, bad dude. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Uh-oh.
Man.
Boom, what impact. Stomping down. Ooh, what impact. Now in full control. And a sleeper suplex. Using the elbow as a weapon. Ooh.
Scooped up.
Boom, nice.
He must have had something big planned here. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
He's looking to fly.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Kurt Angle showing why he's a wrestling machine. Olympic gold. Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title. So I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes my favorite part. Carry on, gentlemen. Continue to preach the greatness of the Undisputed Era and Adam Cole. How can you not respect a man who says his name with so much style and passion, Saxton?
Let me try it. Adam Cole, baby!
A world-traveled superstar been making waves all around the independent scene for nearly a decade.
Introducing the challenger, from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Superstar. And introducing the champion.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
A singles title doesn't gain you instant entry into the Hall of Fame, but it sure gets you a whole heck of a lot closer.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Oh, again. Oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
He might have been waiting on that one.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Hurricanrana.
Good grief.
He continues to press forward.
Yeah, it's obvious that something got into him.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Regardless of how you feel about the tactics employed by Adam Cole, the man's ability when the bell rings is incredible. You'll be hard-pressed to find a more versatile competitor anywhere.
I'm shocked. You finally got something right, Michael. The Panama City Playboy is a superb technician and can brawl with the best of them.
The champ looking out of sorts.
He's not looking great, but never count him out.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Let's go back to Adam Cole's well-rounded skill set. He can fly, he can make you tap, he can knock you out, and with the Undisputed Era, he can execute a plan flawlessly. You have got to love it. It's all about Adam Cole in there, baby.
Oh, here he goes again. Listen, anyone who's going to sign a contract to square off against Adam Cole, Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
Oh.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen. Count it, now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No. Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida.
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
In the corner now. A back suplex.
Well, it's time for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, so you know we're going to see the best of the best.
Big first right into the buckle. His offense is on point right now.
No telling where or when this will end.
Neck breaker.
Wasn't expecting that.
Picture perfect drop kick. Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Ouch. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Boom.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Spin kick to the midsection. In the face. The champ trying to roll with these hits.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
What a forearm. Folks, I would not be surprised if we were looking at the crowning of a new champion here tonight. I don't recall the last time I saw a more focused challenger. Oh, again!
How impressive was that reversal?
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. He's made it to the top, but can he finish?
Nearing the end here.
You got to feel for Adam Cole. Look, he's beaten down at this point. He's done. Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
I can't believe it, baby. Adam Cole lives on.
Never do that again.
Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The old Florida Keys. Cover by the challenger. He kicks out before 3.
Too soon. Oh, nasty impact. Oh, nasty impact. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Elusive movement there.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship? Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
Can you believe this?
Expertly applied triangle.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
What a neck breaker. He got out of the way. Hooked him.
Well measured.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
1, 2, 3. The singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Superstar.
Huge victory here tonight.
I'll tell you, Adam Cole's never going to be an industry ruler with losses like this.
Thanks for tuning in for this championship match, and what an amazing match it was.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kind of hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
Hey man, you probably won't get this until after your match since I assume you're not checking your phone right now, but just in case you are, I wanted to wish you good luck against Drew McIntyre. Brooklyn put you and Red in a tough spot, but I know you can beat...
I hope you're feeling all right after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning Mixed Match Challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The Mixed Match Challenge starts tonight and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you gonna tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
Things are about to get a little more fabulous.
And from Staten Island, New York,
Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same... As the Mixed Match Challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just minutes ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree. Not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The bigger issue is Red and Drew McIntyre trying to coexist after their recent history in the best-of-5 series. Drew won the final match to help Becky Lynch capture the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. There is no way Red's gotten over that. Ooh.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story.
I've heard it from countless superstars over the years, including Stone Cold Steve Austin, that this arena in Rosemont is their favorite arena to compete in.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Boom. Calf kick right on point.
Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Whoa, just floating through the air. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Putting it all.
Here we go. Carmella with a nice reversal.
Oh, man, what a strike. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Oh, man, what a leg drop. Targeting the stomach.
Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron.
It's not going to be good.
Finds a way to get out of it.
That's what happens when you take your sweet time.
And scissors takedown.
Very nice. And it's Carmella answering back. That is a great reversal.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Totally amazing display of athleticism.
Arms trapped.
Right kick.
Carmella is going to have to improvise because she's not seeing any benefit to her strategy.
That's over at this point.
She goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3. And the pinfall gets him the win.
Here are your winners.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
You simply cannot deny that these two have amazing chemistry, Michael.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
There is only one. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. He's here. She calls herself the EST. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but There is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Oh, man.
Oh, read him there. Oh, again!
Cutter never ceases to amaze me. Into the roll-up.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Saw that one coming.
He's hurting now.
If he doesn't get out of that corner, he's going to be hurting even worse.
Dream just barely got out of the way.
Look at the height. Famous, sir. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Bang!
Big knee to the midsection.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive. He's going to the top rope. Look at this. Elbow drop. He's just dominating at this point.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Quick pin, can he do it? He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
Tried for it early.
Uh-oh. Power slam.
Good night.
Gets the tag. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Whoa, it's another reversal. And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, man, low clothesline.
Tagged in. Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every time I have to tag him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here, on both accounts.
The following contest is scheduled for...
Get ready for strikes, submissions, and a vicious mean streak. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
And from Fulton, New York, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
As Brooklyn Von Braun makes her way to the ring, I have a feeling this might not last very long.
Honestly, I think in her mind, the less time she spends with the WWE Universe, the better. She's here for business, not adoration.
The critic of the critics. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I gotta like that.
I bet you do.
Kick right to the midsection.
DDT.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Tagged in. It's hard to look at Sami Zayn now and think of him as an inspiring figure, but that's exactly who he was in his time at NXT. In fact, he was widely regarded as the heart and soul of NXT. Gut red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Oh, again!
Slam.
Sami Zayn tags in.
Michael went back to a time when Sami Zayn was synonymous with NXT. His attitude back then was a far cry from where it is today. Now I wonder if everything we saw from Sami in NXT was just a ruse.
Oh, why are you guys trying to rewrite the success Sami had at NXT? Just because you and everyone else turned their backs on him shouldn't discredit everything he's accomplished.
He's taken some good hits.
Sami Zayn is feeling the WWE Universe.
Look at this, Byron.
Here comes a suplex.
Oh, slingshot. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
In a bad way here, guys.
Great agility there.
Boom, right in the button. Big first right into the buckle. Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Lariat. Comes in off the tag.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was all the way from the top rope.
Boom! Right between the eyes.
How could Sami Zayn just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one?
In off the tag.
Ooh, that kick. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Tagged in. This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries. Straight punch. Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, harsh impact.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Elbow smash! Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. She scores big with the counter. Amazing move there.
Drew McIntyre has worn his Scottish heritage as a true badge of honor during his time here in WWE. He takes great pride in having been the first Scottish NXT champion and even had the New York Police Department bagpipe band play him to the ring at WrestleMania.
Down, head over heels. In off the tag. Closer look at McIntyre's Scottish heritage. He truly has the appearance and attitude of a legendary Scottish warrior. He also named his devastating kick after the chosen sword of a Highlander, the Claymore.
Honestly, I think if you shot...
Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott looking to unleash her particular brand of destruction tonight. Ruby's love of chaos makes her so dangerous with or without a squad behind her.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Oh, nice right hand. Wow, look at that agility.
A running swanton.
Going for the home run.
All the way from the top.
Oh, again! She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Tremendous agility. Moonsault!
That was beautiful.
Going high risk.
Look out!
Absolutely incredible.
Ruby Riott is anti-establishment. She's an anarchist and someone who takes aim at those born with a silver spoon in their mouths. When it comes to Ruby, it is down with the system. Nice kick out there.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. To Byron's point about Ruby Riott wanting to bring down the establishment, I need to agree with that. Ruby is controlled, calculated, and possesses an abundance of self-confidence.
All I hear is whine on YouTube. It's because of Ruby Riott's fantastic qualities that the Riott Squad is one cohesive unit. And the inspirational leader of the group is one of the premier competitors in WWE today.
On a big uppercut. She's in a bad way here. Oh, what a forearm!
Arms trapped. Oh, right kick.
She's got the shoulders down. And another kick out.
She powered out there, Michael.
Ruby Riott turns it around. Flying forearm. Uh-oh. Killer DDT. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. This one's over.
Here is your winner, the Queen, Mary Prime Time.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
That'll knock Ruby Riott down a peg or two.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
You may not like her, but she's as tough as they come. It's Brooklyn Von Braun. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take over $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys are just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Ouch. What a punch! This could be big. She's beginning to flag a little. She's slowing down here, guys.
Slowing down. She's stuck in park, Cole.
She's taking charge here.
The great ones always explode when they have the chick.
Whoa! Wow, what unbelievable action.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Pow! What a shot!
Changes her fortune there.
That'll cost some teeth.
So agile.
She returns the favor there.
The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
High angle belly-to-back suplex. Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Gets the tag. Avoiding trouble there. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin. Arm trapped. Right hook. Fatigue must be. It could be over here. Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here.
Oh, what a counter.
Whoa, not so fast. Not what she was looking for.
And again, yet another counter. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Stringing together some big moves here.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of it. Look at this.
Oh, again. Producing a trampling. Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, look out.
Wow, that was incredible. She fails to land that one.
I gotta say, that's about as big a miss as you'll ever see.
Man. Arm trapped.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
He's looking a little... Will it be? 1, 2, 3.
turns it around.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Uh-oh.
High angle belly-to-back suplex.
Uh-oh. Impaler DDT.
Good night.
A pin attempt. That puts us, despite having obvious differences, Red and Drew McIntyre are your Mixed Match Challenge winners.
Differences is a nice way to put it. Red and McIntyre despise each other. It's a testament to their in-ring toughness that they were able to overcome their discord and win the whole thing.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what, quit?
No. Your donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking. What can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess $500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got a ride with her one time, and besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever going to beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Maybe...
Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 100 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
From the apron.
Oh, the double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Finds a way to reverse.
And he's heading back in.
Inverted suplex.
Really just laying it in.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Not sure where he got this much energy, but he's definitely feeling it.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher.
Samoa Joe is the type of competitor who you would never have to ask about preparation. The more pertinent question will always be, how is Joe's opponent preparing for the Samoan submission machine?
Well, you better prepare to be given no quarters. Samoa Joe will come at you with relentless aggression. Then, if Joe traps you in the coquina clutch, going night-night is basically inevitable.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight. I don't think he wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Some hard offense landing on the champ.
A change of strategy has to be his next move. Spiked with a Death Valley driver.
Look at Samoa Joe just messing with his opponent's head right now. Oh, man.
Oh, again!
Oh, my God. Beautiful reverse STO. Face first.
Thus far, it's been a phenomenal championship match. Who will win? Who's going home with the title? He's going to be feeling this one for a while. Oh, he knew that was coming. Oh, no! Oh, stun gun! The champ in a worst-case scenario.
Yeah, I don't even think he knows where he is.
He weaves out of the way. Harlem sidekick. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no!
a setup all along.
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
And her opponents, first.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face clean off your head.
And from Auckland, New
The irresistible force.
And
if you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship Sasha's retirement and awarded to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been borrowed from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun. Launching himself in the ropes.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. And there's a takedown. Soul kick. Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Calf kick right on point. Toss to the outside. To the outside. She steers clear there.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. Moonsault! Heading back up.
Look at this.
Big miss right there.
Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Not what she was looking for.
Neck breaker.
Well scouted reversal there.
DDT.
Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own.
Bloody bulldog.
The Fatal 4-Way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Oh, again! There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Kick right to the midsection.
Right across the face. Proving tough to catch.
Oh, look at it. Boom, nice. Referee in position.
She's got more star power than just about any lady in the WWE for a reason.
Trampling the opposition. Going to the top, high risk. All the way for the top. Frog splash! And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the boss. Cover!
And Nia Jax powers out.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, solid contact there. Oh!
Boom! Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Beast mode. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Ooh, what impact. Arms trapped.
Right kick.
She's fading here, guys. Does he have it here? Another kick out.
How in the world?
Unreal. Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Harsh impact. Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. Not again.
One of these competitors.
Uh-oh. Hammer DDT. Good night. Neck breaker. Big punch finds its mark. Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys. Definitely not.
between the shoulders.
Boom! What a right!
Gosh.
Nia Jax, big move coming. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Absolutely destructive. She just created a prime opportunity. Sasha Banks is in a bad way now. The loss looks terrible at the moment. Big elbow.
Looking vulnerable now, guys.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt.
Barrel roll cocaine.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it. She returns the favor there.
She's calling for it.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to...
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Stomping away. Here she goes.
From the top. She fights that. Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant. Back suplex. Oh, no. Face buster.
Hooked them up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own.
Oh, again!
Sent to the outside.
What are they going to do here?
This is not going to be good. Barrel roll cocaine.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
And she's back in the ring now.
Wow, what a sequence. Nia just ran right through her. Reversal. What a counter.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
Got lucky.
She is just too quick.
Got out of the way in a hurry.
Wow, springboard attack. Arms trapped.
Bang! Right kick.
Here's the cover.
She's got some fight left in her.
So resourceful. Reverses. Can she take advantage? Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Boom!
Ah, look at this.
Ooh, what impact. Big reversal.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Great athleticism from Banks.
Nice head scissors.
Right to the throat.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh? Sasha Banks avoids major damage there.
She got lucky. You are in trouble now.
Boom! Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Lost in the corner right now.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
Oh my God! Surfboard leg breaker.
Back now inside the ring. Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own.
To counter.
She's really relying on that object a lot now. Can she do it here? The pin's broken up. Look at this. Kick right to the midsection. To the outside, running clothesline. Sasha Banks showing everyone that it's with a cover now. And she gets her shoulder up.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there. Great reflexes.
Right to the kidneys from behind. All the way. Oh, look out.
Spectacular maneuver.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Changes her fortune there. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
That's the arm.
Right hook.
High angle belly to back suplex.
Uh-oh. Impaler DDT.
Good night.
She wants it one more time. DDT. This could be the chance she was looking.
Here's a cover.
Could be it.
1, 2. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Oh, no. Sasha Banks looking for the pin. And there's the kick out.
She got her shoulder up, and we continue.
Oh, she turns it around. Kick right on point. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen. There it comes.
Powerbomb.
There it is.
Did you hear that?
This could do it.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, the Queen, Mary Primetime.
A very impressive victory.
I don't care how many wins you have. Whenever your hand is raised in victory, a certain level of excitement washes over you.
And it sounds like the crowd is still digesting what they just saw these four competitors put themselves through.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
I'll do my talking in the ring at the Royal Rumble.
Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you. To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
Of course, Hothead Red loses her temper.
She was provoked.
I hope Red's happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school.
No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.